Welcome back to the show, and this time we alter a position. So we okay. And on top of that, we also try out some filtering with the items. So I can't drop any items right here in the hideout. So let's just go to maybe the Templar laboratory. Let's go there for a moment. It's very secluded. Because I don't want to go to the town necessarily. Just go somewhere where it's fairly safe. So do mitten, drop item with jam in it and drop it. Yeah, okay. So that's interesting. Okay. So if there's a gem in there, it's full. Like the coloring of it is full, not the other way around. Like that's interesting. Like if you hover over this, you see the empty socket as a ring, so there's nothing inside it. But if you hover over this and just read the name of it, you see like the blue rectangle frame around it, some border or some green border, whatever. But it's totally opposite of what you can see on the actual image of the object. It's the other way around. Okay, but this is not why I wanted to try this. I wanted to see if I can look for specific affixes on this item here. So what I'm gonna do is I alter the filter a little bit, and I know if it works if this item is not shown anymore. And I'm looking for a specific filter, a filter that gives me bonus to lightning resistance. Alright. So, and it's 31%, so let's look at that. And also the information of all of this. It's actually just a little test here, because I'm quite intrigued by this thingy. So, yeah, resistance. Lightning resistance. Okay. Or is it lightning damage resistance? Wait, lightning damage resistance. Nope. Okay. So it's not a prefix. It's a suffix. Lightning damage resistance. All right. So, and I said it was between like 30. It was 31, between 30 and 35. That means it will be the of the Tempest. Okay, this is its suffix, of the Tempest. So now that means that if I put this into the filter of the Tempest and put hide on it, then it should hide this object. So it's fairly special. Let's just do this over there and hide. And we want to hide a base type, and the base type is called of the Tempest. Okay, of is, it's always of course, the Tempest. The Tempest. Okay, let's save this real quick and let's reload the, okay, let's let it drop this for a moment. And where's this thing? UI, and we go down there and we take on reload. Line 4, unable to pass parameter for base type rule. No base types found matching the Tempest. Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting. There's nothing for the Tempest. Very interesting. Why is there nothing of the Tempest? Okay, let's look for of the Tempest. Let's try this again. Reload. Of the Tempest not working. Okay. So why is it not working? Item filter. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for base type, full or partial item name, which would in this case be a pre or an affix. Base type of the item, specifying a part of or base type. Name is allied and will match any of the base types with that text in the name. Oh crap. Wait a second. A base type. Base means like there are axes, and then there are like specific axes that have their own name. Like let's say, a scepter, for example, is a maze. It's called Shadow Scepter, but anyway. Okay, so this one would be gloves, some sort. Okay, that's a little iffy. So, no issues. List of item filters. No, I'm looking for like, what was the? Damn it, what was it? Because I actually hoped that you could look up the name of the item, including its pre or affixes. So we got item level, drop level, quality. Okay, we got rarity. We got class, full or partial item class name. Item class specifying part of a class name is a light and will one-handed Huh. The base type with the text in the name. That is definitely not so good. Not good. Not good. Crap. I wanted to filter for a very specific item. I thought that would have been so nice. But no, you can't do that. So it's already the... Yeah, but wait a second. This is item filter. There's also a page called item filter guide, but I can't seem to find that anymore. There we go. Item filter guide section. So, item filter guide section. And we're looking for base types that exist in here. Can't you just look for the hidden item name or something? That would be sweet. So, base type Psi. Okay. Yeah, Psi is a dagger. And Psi in this case is one of these base types. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's look for name. It has to be something that 20 entries with name includes your computer's username. No. This is just for the file. Then we have the item level, width, height, whatever. Then again we have the base type of the name. Oh, come on. If you specify part of a name, it will match all the content that part of the name. Okay, for example, skill, gems will both match active skill, gems, and support skill, gems. Using quotation marks for classes. But this is just a list of item classes. No. Then we have that again. When you name the file. Okay, is there no way of looking for an item by its name instead? That would be really sweet. That would be really, really cool. Okay, so yeah, color options was that. Cutting your code down. By doing it. Come on. That's not cool. Definitely not cool. Okay, let's look this up real quick. POE. Filter for item name. Okay. So list of item filters, item filter guide, enhancement item filters. For long bound, any filter would be specifying a part of a base type name is allowed and will match any of these base types. Then what are the item filter names of the new currencies? Loot names disappear, loot filter, classes. Filter basket, your Path of Exile item filter now. And yeah, let's just try out filter plate again. Maybe there it is somewhere. So what are we looking for? So base type 8 entries. Yeah, what do they mean by 8 entries? 5 entries? 7 entries? Okay. Base type scroll over. What do they mean by entries? 30 entries? 35 entries? 41 entries? Ha! Okay, interesting. So base type, rarity, unique. Based on the filter entry uniques, show, base type. Then there are 2 open brackets. then space 41, space entries, space 2 closed brackets. Not the curly ones, the like rectangular ones. Okay. Interesting. But what does this entries mean? Why does it stay entries? Because some of them say stuff about their name. Interesting. Okay, so what do we got here? Some rares, some rares. I'm looking for crafting bases. What's this one? 10 entries based on this filter entry. 10 entries. What do they mean by these bloody entries? Recipes. Currency unique enhancement. No. Okay, crafting stuff. Then there is like some bases. Some fallings, some flasks. Crafting, added personalized rules. Highlight by base type, item type, highlight by class, highlight by item type, name, some rares. That's not what I need. Item progression, advanced fine tuning, no. I'm looking for optional, animate weapon, nope. Sketches, valuable stuff, add personalized rules, no. Abstract, man. What are these bases? No. Shaped in Elder, Abyss items, divination cards. No. Currency, maybe? Huh, Exalted Orb, that's just a bit meh. Master Cartographer's Sextant, no. Chaos Orb, meh. Orb of Fusion, Orb of Alteration. What of, that's just enable the respective ones, that's it. These are just the chancing bases. Yeah, that seems interesting. So you can drag and drop the base types. Glorious Plate. Why is there Glorious Plate? Sorcerer Boots. Without saying. Oh, okay. Most of them have movement speed. That's interesting. Some rarity of items found, some movement speed as well. Interesting. Except disabled by with sign. But no, this is not what I need. I want to know item filters. There we go. Why can't you look for affixes and prefixes separately? Like, that would be so nice. Base type Exalted Orb. The three numbers used to specify color are the red, blue, and whatever. Made our currency stand out. Okay. Anyway, all of those attributes can be not to create any further click here. Okay. Interesting. So the thing that I want to do with the filter cannot be done because you don't have access to the item name that would also have the pre and affixes on it. You only have the base item name, which is a bit iffy. Which in this case would be gloves. And something for the hands, whatever. That is iffy. So that is really iffy. Base type of Tempest. Come on, that would have been so nice. It would have meant that everything or item. Can you look for item name or something like that? Item field. Okay, what do we got? Item level, drop level, quality, rarity, class, base type, socket, identified, corrupt. Hey, you can look for identified or corrupted ones, but you can't look for the interesting stuff. Base type. The base type of the item specifying part of the base type name is allowed to match with the base types with the text in the name. Yeah. Class. The item class specifying part of the class name is allowed and will match any one-handed whatsoever. I got quality, drop iron, drop level, item level. Huh. Like drop level and item level is also pretty neat if you look for specific pre and affixes, because some of them are like item, like level dependent. But itself, that's not so cool. It's nice to know like what to look for, but you can't look for the item names instead. Come on, POE filter for item prefix, something like that, or affix. Would it be possible to get open prefix with this search function? No. Is there a tool to help you look up tiers or no? No. Implicit, explicit, and then there are also the global and local stuff. How can I understand the roles of da. And filled up blue item suffix prefix names. Yeah, that would be so cool. 7 days ago. Like, it's probably also a bit more than that. So, the drop unidentified cloak of Tom easily, whatever. So you want an item that drops everything identified and another item that tells you which ones are good to loot. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Because they are all... Because in order for you to actually get the item name, you have to identify it first. Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Very interesting. It is doable as others said, so now I want to be invincible. You can do that even now. Lol. Base type, resistant, shaped, shore map. So with cloak equipped, you will filter those specific map mods. Cloak equipped. What? Found magic items drop identified. Oh, that's cool. Damn it, that's really nice. Can be found here. So base type resistant shaped shore maps. Does that really work? Okay, actually never mind. I just tested it and gives me an error. Here. Going to load filter. You can do that already. Behold, credits. So, what do you need? You can do that already. So you need claws 1 hand, 2 hand, staves, daggers, thrusting scepters, claws, rarity magic, identify true. You can do that already. Behold, filter blade. That's not helping at all. 1 hand, 2 hand, staves, daggers, thrusting scepters, claws, rarity magic. That is so stupid. It doesn't give you anything. It just shows you everything that's already identified and fits these slots and is magical. Not the ones that already have that affix on it. But damn it, I totally forgot that most of the items here are unidentified. Which, if you think about it, is a very good design decision. Not just for the game, for like gameplay itself, but also for like processing that has to go on in the background. Because what you need to do in order to just throw items somewhere on the ground, whatever, you only need to check, like for all the randomness that occurs, you only need to check for yeah, what was it? You only need to check for the yeah, what kind of base item it is, and just write the base name down there. Then everything is fine. You don't need to write the pre or the affix on there as well. It doesn't matter in this case. The full name will always be displayed, but only after you identified it. And then the identification process comes in, because I think the item itself does not have any intrinsic properties. If it's kind of like Schrodinger's box. This is how I think PoE is made, because that would be the most efficient way of doing this. So every time you identify items, the process of giving it prefixes and affixes happens. Before, it has no pre or affixes. I don't even know if you can use an item that's not identified. Don't think so, because they are red. Anyway, so they are not there. The prefixes before you check them. So then the Schrödinger effect comes in. So you have to open the box in order to know if the cat is dead or not, or alive in this case, or in this case, what kind of pre or affixes you have. You have to check it in order to know what it is. You can't have both in this case. And this is if you think about it, that is really efficient. Because otherwise you have to check in order to show the name, you have to know what prefixes it has. That means that and the prefixes are dependent on the and the affixes also are dependent on the stats, or the other way around, depending on what you need. You could either roll... okay, so first of all you need the item level. If you have the item level... Well, I actually don't know how these stats are inherited in general. Bien quoi? Like fire resistance, okay, maximum life. Okay, let's look for maximum life real quick. 75 plus. Maximum life. Sorry, maximum life. Life. Base maximum life. It's okay. How much is it? It is between, okay, 75, and the item level of it. Wrong one. Okay, item level is 79. 79, so the value should be... Okay, wait a second, this is the wrong one. So, armor, energy shield, and life. No, just life, please, that would be sweet. Armor and life, I'm not looking for armor and life, I'm just looking... Life leech. Maybe it's a suffix. Life... Huh? Okay, maximum bonus to maximum life. What was it called? To maximum life. So, maximum. There's no maximum, just for global maximum energy shield. So this one must be maximum. Life. So we got these armor and life. Nope. Nope. Energy shield and life are okay. Then we have evasion rating and other stuff. No. Then we have maximum life plus so and so much percent. Then we have pure stuff. There we go. That's really interesting. So there are some suffixes and affixes that have multiple bonuses on them. So you don't actually know how many there are, because some of them could be connected. That's iffy. Alright, anyway, 75 was it? So yeah, 75. 75, so that's that. It would be, yeah, level 44. That, nah, that wouldn't make any sense. That would really not make any sense. That's the thing. Base maximum life, no. 70 something. No, where's the 70 something? The maximum I see is just 38 also. No. Local base and maximum. No. Interesting. Very interesting. So the item itself should be something with virile or something. Otherwise it would be between 100 and stuff. So yeah, the required level is 66. The item level is 79. Is it the minimum level you need for this, or is it the maximum level? Because that's an iffy part. Is it? Maybe it's the minimum level. Okay, so 66. But that is like minimum 66 is kind of like that one. It would be between 90 and 90 whatnot. So that does not do anything. Crap. So very interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so that means the prefixes and suffixes are not that important anymore, because what I wanted to do is also filter out for alchemy shard stuff. So maybe like bonus rarity. For example, these, yeah, the bonus rarity of items found, that's bonus 24%, is, yeah, would then be, if I sell it, give me some, I think, 4 alchemy shards, at least this one. So, yeah, but you can't do that. That's a bit iffy, so, yeah, no. So this was the filter guide with the border color and the text. Yeah, we don't need the filter guide. What I need is a nice nifty orange. So, yeah. We are going for, because what I'm going to do now is I change the filter so that every item, every rare item between a certain level range will have a background color of either orange or like a deep orange maybe. Yeah, either orange or wait a second, what was the other one? Or gold, a dark golden color. Orange, gold, or blue. And this would result in the free vendor recipes that you can do with yeah, multiple rare items, for example. Pre-identified rare items with the same name. Or with alchemy. You have to be really lucky to actually get 3 times the same name. That would be a bit iffy. But actually, depends. What is the same name? Does the same name that would not, at least for rare items, would not result in the displayed name would not result in the same like stats that it has. Interesting. So yeah, same name, and then we have like orb of augmentation. No, this is like the straight flush. That's just we get orb of augmentation pretty quickly, and I don't want to pick like normal and magical items with me. Taking with me, that would be a bit iffy. So yeah, the 3 rare item things, they go from level 1 to 59. So which one is it then? Alright, so life flask, mana flask, show where are the rare ones? Sure, hide, rarity, normal, hide, rarity, magic. Okay, now what about the rarity, rare? Like, is that, because I'm not hiding it, I'm also not showing it. I think I just ignored it because I did not do anything in specific with it. So, yeah, very interesting. Not all of them are showing there. Fascinating. Very interesting. So, okay, let's do this then. But wait, these are specific ones. But they are for the recipe. They are not there for the sockets. Because sockets are special, then quality is special. Quality can have like, yeah, what kind of color can quality have? Like, what's good quality? How does good quality look like? Green? Maybe. Like, sockets are pretty obvious. Sockets are pretty obvious. So... okay, let's take these away there and put them up there. I'm just sorting this a little bit. So, then there's this divination card that's special. That goes X and goes down there. Okay, so map currency, Pantheon souls, labyrinth map items, trinket stuff, small relics, good. Fishing rods, So magic, quality. Yeah, quality is also like one of the specific ones, so we go with X marks the spot, and not divination stuff. That one goes down there. Okay, so we get life flasks and mana flask, rarity normal. Oh yeah, Okay, we hide every life and mana flask with the rarity normal and the drop level below 60. Ah, so I only get the good flasks. So, and then we have... The thing is, it's also normal. That means sometimes I will find like eternal life flasks also, but I only shown the magical ones. Which I have to say, sometimes I do find them, sometimes not so much. Utility flasks, an awful lot. Actually, I have to look this up again. Alright, anyway. Then there was the base type, flask, quality goes up. Actually, I'm not looking for the base type that's supposed to be flask. Maybe like the class. Yeah, it's the class that I'm looking for, not the base type. So yeah, quality greater than 0, so I can sell it with the recipe. Flask type, flask, rarity, magic. Whee! Okay, the magical ones are shown and the quality ones are shown. Like, why are the magical flasks shown? That is a little bit of a question. Okay, because the magical ones are the ones that I usually use. Except... yeah, and every life and mana flask that's not unique in itself. It's not showing. Good. So then, class gem, base type, Val. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to see all the Val gems, all the gems with higher quality than 0, and of course all the currency. But now I need to... and quality, yeah, quality, let's see, and save. So let's save this real quick. Quality. Quality. How do you change up the filter? This was not the filter. Drop level. Item level. Starts dropping at. Vendor recipe. Level of lowest level item. Level of lowest level item. So it's the item level. Good. Right, so where is it? So we're looking for show item level yeah, 1 to whatever, 1 to 50. It could be less than 60. Well, actually, let's go with the same numbers. Less or equal then, because then we go for the right amount of numbers, so we don't need to infer any numbers there. So we can just look for like 50 stuff. And we don't need to look for like numbers that are following this or like slightly front of there, like slightly previous numbers. So, what was it, 59? Okay, item level, then I need like rarity. No, quality, yeah. Rarity is rare. Okay, item level, and then I need to change the background of it to item level, rarity, base type, sockets, link groups, actions, there we go. Set background color. Set background color to okay, and now comes the paint into play, because I want to have a nice green there. Let's go with a color palette. So you user defined. Let's go with that, and let's go with a green and a very dark green. Wait, no, this is chaos. Chaos is orange because of the fact that it can actually make rare items. So where's the bloody orange? Let's go with that. And let's go with it. Okay, the dark one looks more like P, but alright. So, okay. And, yeah, pretty alright. So, what kind of color is this? Anyway, it's, red, green, blue, 2 2. Okay, let's make another one. 225. 225. 125. 125, and let's say 10 or something like that. Okay. Red, green, blue. Okay. 225. Let's just go for 25s here. Yeah, nice. 225, 125, and 025, which would be just 25. So, 225, 125, and just 25. So, save. Alright, let's just copy that. And put it in there twice. So, we have a less than 59, and we have a... Can you go for a level range between and so... Something like that? Okay, so... Can you go for a in-betweeny thing? Let's go for like item level, valid operators. You can go for bigger than. You can go for, or like bigger and equal than. But you can only compare it to one, to one number. But can you go for like 2 item level operators? Like one checking for the lower border and one checking for the upper border of it. That would be interesting to see. Alright, so... Yeah, that was the orange stuff. Save. And so we... First of all, we check for the lowest one. And then we go for the highest one. And then we go for the middle one. I think that is okay. Because otherwise, if I would take the... if I would take the higher level and put it in front of the... What is it? And put it below the medium level, then everything would be colored the same. Like the medium and the higher level would both be the same. Because the higher level would also be called because of the item level requirement. Okay. So... less than 50 or equal than 51. The next one will be... let's just go for less than and equal. I think that is alright. So we don't need to like look different directions. Just one direction and we grow the maximum... yeah, the maximum that can be. So, the item level maximum range. So, the next one is 74. And the last one is 100. So 74 and 100. So less than 74 and 100. Alright. All of them rare. But 74 was supposed to be the golden one. Not the orange, but the golden one. So yeah, let's just go for a very, very bright color here. 250. 250. Maybe 200. 250, 200, and not 100. Also not, I think, 50. Like, look, they actually look kind of the same. I think I need to change the orange a little bit. So 250. This goes to the right, then green goes less. Okay, 250, 200, and 0. Actually, no, 150. No, we're going in the... Damn it. So we go for 50. 50 is a bit too far there. What about 75? No. Okay, 200. Okay, 250, 250. Okay, let's go for a straight yellow. 250, 250. And 0. 250. 250, 250, and 0. Hi, what happens there? There's no show tag. Okay, and save. 250, 250, 0. And then there's the blue background for the Regal Orb, which for some reason has the level requirement of 100. Like maximum requirement of 100. Like, that makes no sense whatsoever. Like, why would you want to change a magical into a rare item and have this orb be of a higher level requirement than the one that actually re-rolls random stats? Like, there's Orb of Chance, and you get this from very early on. Like, the Orb of Chance would be the best. Like, it's most useful in the early game, because, like, you do not find that many uniques. And this is one item that can do this. But then you find, like, maybe some rare items every so often, so Chaos Orb becomes more prominent. But Regal Orb, why is that good in any way? Maybe you can do something with the Regal Orb, who knows. So yeah, Regal Orb is blue-ish. Could also be green, but now we're going for a blue-ish hue. Like a dark blue. Okay, so it's a 0, 200, I think, and 250. Okay, 0, 200, and 250. So, 0, 200, and 250. So, save. Alright. And 250. I'm not looking for identified or unidentified or like quality stuff, because I know that the chances of obtaining this is very slim. I tried to get the Orbs of Chance. It took forever. And yeah, good. We get that. Set font size. I could do that as well. Like, I could make the font size a little bigger. But for now, what I want to do is X that out, don't save it, and look if I can actually reload. Item, yeah, load it completely. Okay, damn it, not keep it, drop it. This one is still safe. Wait a second. Reload. Yeah, successfully. AFK mode is now off. Oh god. So, this is just yellow for some reason. Very interesting. Wouldn't that fall in any... Like, item level is 79. Like, it should fall into any nice... There oh, you can't even see that. Okay, that yellow thing is definitely not good. Wait a second. This one is golden. It's 69. Okay. Now the big question comes now. Like, why is this one here with the 79 drop? Why is this one here? Why does this one have the gray outlining? Something went wrong with the filter there. So, all of them have the rarity rare, which is definitely a thing now. I know that the low and equal... I don't know if the low and equal 59 would work. Let's see, do I have a low and equal 59? I got an 84. That's a blue one. Okay, 84. Doesn't that look nice? Doesn't that look nice? Actually, I think I should make this a little... yeah, 67. 84. Anyway, yeah. 7, this is 48. Oh no, this is 77. So yeah, why? 79. Oh, I think because of the quality. Wait a second. So yeah, I'm looking for quality first, and then comes the other stuff. What do I get from quality? Yeah. You have to think about it. If I would do this the other way around, I wouldn't be able to find any high quality gear, or at least the only gear that I would find with higher quality, would be magical in nature, because all the other rares are already put in there for some reason. Interesting. Interesting. So socket level, yeah, that's important. Quality level, that's kind of important. Yeah, because that one features 20 quality. Interesting. Oh yeah, quality had to be green, right? So yeah, let's change this again. Quality had to be green. Now, which coloring might be nice for green? So let's go for a color palette again. Nice. Green is of course a okay, I'm going for a 0 and maybe a 200 and a 50. No, 0 to 100. Actually 0 to 150 looks pretty sweet. Let's go with 0 to 150. So actually, let's copy this line. Copy. Quality. Enter. This. 0 to 150. Save. And that should be it. So, now I do have all the rare... whatever other recipes. The only problem that I do have now is that the background color of the item in the inventory does not change depending on the filter. Because that would be really cool. It only changes if you throw it on the ground. So, okay, that's that. Let's just reload this one, and now it's green. And you can't see shit.